Hello, Sam. You have about 6 minutes to update yourself completely. Why am I talking to myself like this? Anyways, hi. It is 1 a.m. on June 2nd, 2020. It's been about a week since George Floyd died. So if that gives you a good point of context, there you go. Sorry, I shouldn't say died. Murdered, by police. What have I been doing the last couple of days to try and support the movements? Trying to be there for my black and brown friends and be the receiver of white bullshit instead of other people in my community, and trying to put more of a target on my back for people who don't know what they're talking about to come try and talk with me. And it's worked so far. I'm fucking tired, but I also have a place to live. I also have money from the government. So once my class is done, which is like in about 9 days, once my class is done, I won't have to really worry about that. Anywho, yeah, so Women in Gender Studies has been good. I've been slowly working off of my medication, which I'm not entirely sure is the best idea, which sucks because I don't want to be taking it anymore. Yeah, I mean, I get upset more and cry more and shit, but it's better than nothing. It's better than feeling like I'm like tired. So that's fun. Been smoking quite a bit of weed, as you know me. I put pictures up finally in my room. I'm living with Sierra, Sherman, Hannah Biswinger, and Chen something right now, on the 4th floor of the apartments at King's University. And yeah, I finished a project a couple hours ago, submitted it, did some big grown-up shit for a little while, wrote a thing on Facebook, which I'll read to you, and then I'll start talking about how I feel about Facebook and my mother's take on memories and pictures that she shares with me. But the thing that I wrote, it says thus: Sam Bush is asking for donations. The donation link is to the Minnesota Freedom Fund. And the post says, "This is the first time I have said this on my Facebook, and for good reason. My Instagram is junk for joy. I feel comfortable sharing this now, as most of the online activism I participate is on there, and my personality and my art. Really, Facebook is a watered-down version of my existence on social media. I'd appreciate if you at least checked out my day-to-day story posts for one day to see what is going on right now and how you can help. We're so much stronger together, and that means using our online platforms to spread good information. Please, for God's sakes, my fellow whites, do not let the wish for the end of the turmoil happening to just disappear make you complacent. Currently, we are in a setting of world wars, rights movements, and plague pandemic. I know. It's tiring. But this feeling now, confronting white supremacy through police brutality, and the news being everywhere, is realistically the worst part of white supremacy for white people. I am alive to type this post, and if I had a black or brown body, I might not be. That is a reality we need to accept as true right now and in the past, but not our future. Our future, based off the response we have seen to injustice in the last week, in the last 6 months even, is going to be much, much different than before. It has to be, or life will never get better for anybody, as everyone is disposable under capitalism and under white supremacy to those obsessed with them. If you do not agree and wonder what I could possibly mean or are curious why I think how I think, please consult some of the resources I share on my Facebook page. Thank you for reading. And yes, black and brown lives do matter. Trans lives do matter. Disabled lives do matter. Queer lives do matter. P.S. White queers. Maybe use the gusto you had for Pride Month coming up to support our black and brown siblings by signing petitions, educating yourself through articles and documentaries and movies, donating to black and queer-owned organizations and business, redistributing wealth to persons in need, and showing up in person for protests. Please do your research first. Thank you again for being here, for being kind, and remembering to take care of yourself. A gentle reminder to take your medications, drink some water, have a snack, and get some intentional rest. Yours truly, Samuel. So yeah, that was my post that I put up on there. Depending on what happens, I might be updating you on what happens on that post, depending on if someone says anything to it, or if a couple of people just like it, like I'm kind of assuming they might. Yeah. Other organizations that I should apparently be. Reclaim the Block. Okay, I'm going to change my thing to Reclaim the Block, I think. Because the Minnesota Freedom Fund posted